New is in the building. Now,
There you go. There you go. Yes, yes. We got it, Wanda. This man had 5,000 and something not subscribers, followers. Now, look at this right there. Yep. And if he's not in that, they feel uncomfortable. No, it ain't no I feel uncomfortable. Let's get into it. So, Trick, no. Hello, guys. How y'all doing? When you enter the building, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. And make sure you share the live. Make sure you are subscribed with your notification bell on, okay? Please remember, all things over here is allegedly, in my opinion, and for entertainment purposes only, guys. Here's my copyright disclaimer because I do not own the rights to any of the clips that I will be playing in my video. Okay, guys. So with all of that being said, we got some things to get into, okay? We got Love and Marriage Huntsville being brought into the foolery, into the mess once again. So we will be discussing that because I really don't know how this show fits in with the the domestic stuff that's going on, protective orders. I just don't understand why this show, Carlos King, is being brought up into all the foolery, okay? We all know that Martell's ex and himself had been into some type of altercation, argument, whatever you want to call it, at one of the kids' functions. And a lot of people have made different videos giving their opinions about, if they think this person is wrong, that person is wrong. The one person that has not come out and said anything was Martell Holt. We only learned about all of this by the way of his ex wife and everybody going ahead and getting information from people that live in Huntsville, Alabama, and things like that, okay? Of course, she posted cryptic messages as well. There were a lot of cryptic messages put out. Now, one of the bloggers was on live yesterday, and his ex did appear over there, and she had some things to say. Let me remind you guys, the one person that is not saying anything is Martell Holt. Now, could this be because his attorney advised him not to say anything? We got that piece of it. We also got the piece of it of Ariane Curry. She posted a message over there, reposted a message over there on Instagram. As you see her in the middle with the circle around her, with the purple, meaning that she reposted this. Don't let nobody, and I mean nobody, fuck up the plan. Stay focused. Yep. Ariane Curry posted this yesterday. It was a post and delete and a repost. Okay. So I don't know. It seems like this does have something to do with what's going on. Don't let nobody, and I mean nobody, fuck up the plan. Stay focused. Whoa. And with everything that's going on, sounds like she was sending out a cryptic message to her boo thing, Martell Holt, letting him know to stay focused. Now, like I was saying, the ex was over on another blogger's channel explaining her side of things, which she let it be known that Martell and his uncle was at one of these events whatever event it was for the children. And she said to him, you can't speak, or whatever she said. Now, my thing is, with all the turmoil and drama, and we know she's been putting out a lot of subliminal messages over the years on how the show did not protect her. She has went to them. She even said she recently went to his employment, allegedly, but this is all said over on the other blogger's channel. Went to his employment. We all know that's Love and Marriage Huntsville. He does have his builder license now, as well as doing real estate. But I'm assuming that she went to Love and Marriage Huntsville. That is his main source of income and his employer. Okay. Letting them know what has been going on and things of that nature. And I guess they didn't do anything because Martell Holt is still employed. Um, then we heard her say some things about child support, nah, to that or whatever, but other people are saying that child support was brought up. I'm not sure exactly, guys, all the ins and outs of this, but what I will do is give you my opinion on the things that we do know and what has been put out by his ex. Because Martell has not come to the forefront and said anything. Carlos King has not come to the forefront and said anything. That is his employer. Ariane Curry came with a cryptic message, letting it be known to stay focused. Okay. And I think that she was shouting this out to her boo thing, which is Martell Holt. Okay. So we're gonna leave that right there. And before I go any further, I want to let it be known, if any comments come in my chat, being disrespectful or anything like that, you're getting deleted. Your comment is getting deleted. So don't even waste your little Twitter fingers trying to type anything over here, because you will get deleted. And I am known for blocking people off of my YouTube channel. Okay? So go ahead and just enjoy the content. And if you don't like what I'm saying, in my opinion of everything, go ahead and exit. Okay? Because I'm looking at both point of views. I am not taking nobody's side. I am looking at both point of views. And if you are a fan of one of or the other, then this isn't the place for you, because I am an open-minded person and everybody gets a fair chance over here on Who Knew. Okay? Please hit the like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that, guys. Yes, go ahead and hit that like button. You have a little static. Oh, I have a little static, guys. I am so sorry. Let me see if I can correct that. Give me one moment, okay, guys? Let's see if we can correct that real quick. Y'all want to be in the building for this commentary. So go ahead and hit that like button immediately. Okay. Free Brother Martell. Whoa. How you doing? How you doing, Mr. Anderson? It's good to see you in the building. You say free Brother Martell. I know you be saying that about all the guys that we know have did some fuck boy shit. You be over here saying free all these fuck boys, but it's okay. You are entitled to your opinion and you are more than welcome over here. Now, go ahead and give us your rundown on why you feel like Brother Martell needs to be freed. We want to know. Are you saying that you don't believe Martell has done anything wrong? Because from his ex, it is being stated that it's a plot, it's a setup, it's a scam, all these different things. Because it has been said that it was a lie, that Martell Holt, is lying about getting hands put on him. Yep, we got the warrant. A lot of people was in my last video trying to say that there was no warrant. There was no warrant. And I told you guys that there was a warrant. So now the ex has come out and let it be known that she does have a warrant. She indeed has a warrant. Okay? So now all of the fans, the overzealous fans, can fall back because she has come out and let it be known that it is true. Okay, guys? So it's so funny how these people try to argue with the bloggers and say that stuff is not true and it really do be true. Still some static. Oh guys, I didn't even try to come out and come back in like I was gonna do because I was trying to explain something. I'm so sorry. Hey y'all, hey boo. Let me do that right now. Let me do that right now. So go ahead and hit the like button and share the video while I do this real quick, guys. Okay, guys, how is it now? Do we still have static? Drop it in the chat. Do we still have static? Oh, I hear it. Yes, we do still have static. Okay, guys, let me try one last thing. Let me try one last thing. Stay with me. Stay with me, okay? Because y'all want to get into this commentary. I promise you it's well worth it. Hello, guys. Can you hear me now? How is the volume? Did the static go away, guys? Let me know. Did the static go away? Let me see if I can hear it. Okay, sounds better. Okay, you guys say it sounds better. Well, hopefully I don't have no more technical difficulties before I get through with this live. Okay, guys, so y'all know this thumbnail was from the other day when I did the review on this whole debacle. Let me take this down. So if you missed this video, run over and check it out, guys. It's well worth it to check it out. But today we're going to dive in a little bit deeper because like I said, um the ex, Martell Holt's ex, was over on another blogger's channel letting some things be known. But I want to point out the fact, if someone has been abused in any type of way and has been screaming to the top of their lungs about this show and the abuse and all of these things, why do you care if this man speaks to you or not? It was stated that she was just playing. Why would you play with this man if it's been so serious over the years, where you guys have to have a app to communicate about the children and the co-parenting? So when you see each other face to face, there should be no playing. There should be no, so you not speaking today? That makes no sense, guys. I need y'all to put y'all thinking caps on. Was there something more going on here? Did they start to communicate way better where they felt like they can play with each other like that? Is that what was happening? Now, I'm not behind the scenes, so I don't know. But what I do know is there's no way that if I feel like I have been abused in so many ways by my ex-husband, by the people on this show, all of these different things, I don't give a fuck if you speak to me or not. I don't care if you with your uncle, your mama. I don't care about none of that. I don't want you to speak to me. Okay. Didn't she ignore him when he spoke to her? Get a life, true M. Um, Look, guys, you say co-parenting. No, that's not co-parenting. If it didn't have anything to do with the kids and they only supposed to be communicating through an app. They only supposed to be communicating through a app. They both said that. So why is it that now you're supposed to be on speaking terms, and that it was also stated that he wanted to know, well, can we get back together? Can we get back together? That's what he allegedly said to her. But this is coming by way of her. Remind you, Martell Holt has not said anything. He has not said anything. She is the only person putting this information out. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, boss lady. I didn't say co-parenting. I was correcting a misspelling. Oh, okay. Okay, no problem. No problem. I was just saying, guys, that I don't feel like that's no co-parenting. If you already communicating through an app, keep it as at the app. I don't care if you see the person out in public or whatever, because that's how things can go left, and that's how things did go left. According to what she's saying, because all we have to go on is what she's saying. He haven't came out and said nothing. But I feel like Ariane Curry, she's not falling for anything. All she posted was this: don't let nobody, and I mean nobody, fuck the plan up. Stay focused. So she's letting it be known that they're gonna stay focused after all of this stuff has come out. Um you still have static. It's not you. I think it's the internet. I think it is too, guys, because I have tried a couple different things that I usually try when I get static, and definitely it's sometimes it is the internet. I am so sorry. I hope it's not too bad. I hope you guys can understand and hear what I am saying. Okay, so I want to play a little something for you guys. I do not own the rights to any of these clips that I will be playing in my video, but I want you guys to hear it because I heard it from someone else's channel. And let's see, where is it? I believe it was on What's Happening, because I don't watch a lot of channels, guys. But I do want you guys to see this really quick. Well, hear it. Let me say that. Let me correct myself. Hear it. Because this blogger was over there in the chat and was listening to the whole thing, and she went ahead and gave the breakdown. And if you guys want to hear it, you can go up to her channel, because I'm only going to play a little piece. And a lot of people have been revisiting this clip that was played by his ex. Okay, so that was a clip that was put on her Instagram some time ago. And also, let me see if I can play this clip. No, it don't look like I can get that one. Let me see. Hold on, guys. The clip that I was trying to play was when she was over on Dr. Heavenly's channel, guys, and made it clear that Martell has never ever put his hands on her, but she will put her hands on him. That is what was said by her. Okay. Let's go here.
Are you waking up in the middle of the night drenched in sweat? These are also known as night sweats. The most common cause of night sweats is menopause. Now, thyroid problems can cause this as well, but we're going to focus on menopause today.
Say that approximately a week before the school event, Martell, she says that he was, basically asking her to take him back, like, oh, Mel, we meant to be together and all that, right?
I do not.
She also claimed that when she saw him at the school event the following week, he did not speak to her. He was with his uncle. And she said, I think she said she simply just told him something to the effect of, don't act like you can't speak, just be.
Did y'all hear that? She said that it was said by the ex. She said to Martell, the ex said to Martell, don't act like you can't speak to me. Because I guess he was with with his uncle. Let's run that back. That is what I'm saying, guys. Why even care if he's speaking or not?
To be together and all that, right? She also claimed.
And how many times have we heard that Martell is asking her to be back with him or whatever? This has been for how many years? How many years have this been being put out that this man is trying to get back with her and all of that? But this is a first that we have heard that she, coming from her own self, wanted to know why he wasn't speaking to her. And I was under the illusion that there were restraining orders put in place and all of that type of stuff. So y'all supposed to only be co-parenting through the app.
That when she saw him at the school event the following week, he did not speak to her. He was with his uncle. And she said, I think she said she simply just told him something to the effect of, don't act like you can't speak, just because you're with your uncle or something like that.
She even said to him, don't act like you can't speak because you're with your uncle. Wow. Whoa.
Phrasing, but it was on those lines. And she says, basically she walked away. That was the extent of the interaction.
Okay, so she's saying that was the extent of the interaction. She says that she did not put hands on him or anything like that. That he was down with the police, some ways down the hill or something from her house, and that's when she learned that he had got a warrant put out for her arrest for her putting hands on him or whatever. She says that it's a plot, it's a scheme, all of that due to the fact that her lawyer is trying to make sure that Martell pays the lawyer fees that they, said that he had to pay as far as, she was concerned. And he has not paid it yet, and she's trying to get a garnishment put on him or whatever. Well, his lawyer's trying to get the garnishment. I don't know if the lawyer's going to get the money. I don't think his ex gets the money, but that is what's going on. And she says that he has been bitter about it ever since. So 2 days later, he went ahead and put this out on her. But the stories are misleading because I've heard a couple different things. And I'm not sure exactly what's right. Hopefully Martell will come out and tell his side of the story, because from what she's saying, that it's all lies and it's a setup. Now, everybody is entitled to their own opinion. I feel like both of these parties have played a role in doing sneaky, conniving things, in my opinion. But I just don't understand why this is going on for so long. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Oh, but I also wanted to play. I told you I'm not going to play that person's whole video. I just wanted that to be heard. Because a lot of people like to try to say that, oh, the person didn't say this. Oh, that's not true. This not true. That not true when it comes to their favorites. Okay? So I wanted that to be put out there. Also, I also want to play. Where is it? Hold on, guys. Okay, this.
One more time, can you please reiterate that? I want to make sure I got everything in my notes right. So, and I'm gonna follow along with you. All right, if you hear me typing in the background. Okay, so it's Melody Rogers.
Okay, before I play that, you say she said that to him because just the week before he was asking, can they get back together? But why entertain it? Why entertain it? If you have been abused by this person and all of that, it doesn't matter what they said the week before. Why are you pressed about them speaking to you a week later? Why? Why? I wouldn't have paid it, never no man. I wouldn't have asked why you ain't speaking. Oh, because you're with your uncle. I wouldn't have gave a damn. So that doesn't matter to me. I wouldn't have said nothing to this man if I know that and I feel in my heart of all hearts that this man has been so abusive to me. He had other people abusing me. And now I want to know why he ain't speaking. Come on, y'all. At our big ages, let's make this shit make sense. And I don't give a damn. So wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let me back this shit up. If what you're saying is making logical sense in your head, are you saying that the ex was feeling some type of way because he asked about them getting back together? And she was feeling like, how dare you? You just asked me, can we get back together a week ago? So why you're not speaking now? Is that what you're saying? Because the only way to me that somebody would say something like this is if they wanted to entertain it, or if they were interested in some type of way. In some type of way. I wouldn't either. Who knew? Thank you. He would have been invisible to me. Hello. Hello. I got somebody in here with some common sense. My question is, why did she put this out here? That's my question too. It makes no sense. Ding, 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 ding. Some people like to say it's nothing but a money grab. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but that is something that has been floating around this here internet. Excuse me, guys. I don't know why the show is constantly getting brought up. I have no idea. I think that's stupid. I look, I don't know. All I can say, in my opinion, guys, I'm speaking on my opinion. This looks like grasping for straws to me, you know? And everybody got their take on it, but that's my take on it. Hold on, guys. That's my take on it. Because a lot of this, I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it at all. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay. Hey, Lady Roll. I have an ex and our relationship was abusive. I was scared uh of him. I think you wanted to put of him. I never interacted with him after our divorce because of his violent behavior. I know that's right, Lady Roll. I know that's right. I wouldn't let nobody play with me talking about getting back together. I wouldn't be playing with them. It was said, allegedly, I don't know how true it is, but it was said that she said that, she was just play fighting with him in the past before or whatever. But why we doing that as well? It's not making sense, guys. I'm sorry. The math ain't mathing for me. I'm sorry. And if it's mathing for you all, then great. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's listen to this. Let's listen to what this lady said at the I don't know if this was the court outfit. I mean I'm sorry, the court office or what, but let's listen.
The warrant, domestic violence third for $1,000. RCB 220 and a co-signer, and they have to have an Alabama ID. They have to live locally and be at their place of employment for 6 months with proof of income. And like I said, that's like a pay stub, W-2, banking statements, and that's it. And then I would call tomorrow to check with the county before I would do anything else. Between 8 and 5, you can call us back, and we can check to make sure she doesn't have warrants with the county either. All right. Well, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that information. You're welcome. Have a good night. You too.
Okay, so y'all heard it. The warrant do exist. She admitted to it existing. So everyone can stop saying that, oh, that's not true. That's not true. Because in my other video the other day, I had a lot of people in here saying it wasn't true. And it is indeed true. Yes, I agree with you. Grasping for straws would make no sense. Yes, to entertain someone who has abused you. I almost feel bad that she cannot move on. Because here's the thing, guys. For you to be saying that someone abused you time and time again, the show abused you time and time again, you're so healed, you left the show because you're so healed, and all of this stuff that we have heard through the years, the question remains the same. Why would you care if he was speaking or not speaking? And I believe that she probably didn't want to admit to that, but it was witnesses. The uncle was there. To me, that's giving pressed when you care that someone is not speaking to you. Because me, If people don't speak to me that I know I done been abused by and got problems with, you ain't even gotta be to abuse me. But if we got problems, we had problems in the past, I don't want you to speak to me. Please don't speak to me. I don't give a fuck. Real talk. It's best that you don't speak. That's all I'm saying, guys. Okay, girl, bye. I hear you. I hear you. I agree with you about she's pressed. Yeah, ignoring that part of his history. Okay, so guys, that's my take on that piece of it. And like I said, it was a lot more being said. Let's get into this right here. Okay, hold on. I need to pull it up on my side because, guys, I have told y'all time and time again, I can't even be seeing this shit. It be so little. So let me try to make it big on my end. Okay, this comes by way of her letting him know that she was thinking about moving and things like that. And this was communicating through the portal, allegedly. This is something that she posted herself, his ex, on her Instagram last night. And also talked about allegedly over there on the other blogger's channel. I'm happy you said this. This is supposed to be from Martell, guys. I will begin my process immediately, after which will be public, and it will keep you in Alabama for a while. Thanks, Martell. Okay, so that is what it says. And she says that this is what was sent back. So here's the thing, guys. I don't see one thing that he said in this message that could get him in trouble with the courts, because allegedly, didn't they say a long time ago that she was not to move from out of Alabama when she was crying on the reunion and saying that he'd be sending her pictures and all of that at their happier times, but the court said that she couldn't move from out of Alabama. So why are we back here talking about moving and the court's already told you you couldn't? So what he said actually goes with what the court said. And that's why he was saying he's going to be letting them know this. That's all I can take this as. But this, she says that this was one of her receipts. Okay? Again, I want to keep on letting you guys know Martell Holt has not said anything on this here internet. And I think it's because his lawyer told him not to. See, you can fuck cases up when you talk too much and when you come into the public with shit. Now, trust and believe me, all of this is going to be brought up in court, that this was brought to the public and not by way of Martell Holt. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear this, but this is just the truth, guys. Why would she share that? Question mark. I don't know. I was thinking the same thing, guys. It's a lot of unanswered questions, nothing but a whole bunch of subliminal messages that don't mean really nothing. You know, it's just crazy. Oh, and who's to say she didn't write that statement? I don't know. But here's the thing, even if Martell did put that write that statement back, it was nothing wrong with the statement. She said on her Patreon that she can move. Oh, so the courts, they changed it now? Because I know you guys remember, I'll pull it up if I have to. When that reunion occurred and she was crying, drop it in the chat, guys, and let me know if y'all remember this. because this is something that can be proved, that the courts won't let her leave because of the children. Interesting. She doesn't have to stay living there. Okay. Look, it's not my situation. I ain't got a problem whether she living there or whether she ain't living there. All I'm saying is that is what she was crying about a couple years back. And now if it's something different now, then that's wonderful. So if she can leave with the children, then why did Martell say he's taking it back to the courts? Ding, 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 ding. Let's make it make sense. That is not a receipt unless she shows the full conversation. You're absolutely right. You don't get no argument from me. You're right. If there is a warrant, she shouldn't say anything. You're absolutely right, Lady Rowe. I agree. hmm Then she goes on to let us know that Martell was the one who got arrested. She says that Martell was the one who got arrested. You guys actually think all of this stuff not going to be back up in court and it can be proven, guys? These are sloppy moves. These are sloppy. Where's her team at, guys? I know she puts up the queen and all of that. Says she playing chess. It looks like Martell's playing chess right about now. You're playing checkers because him not saying nothing says everything, in my opinion. Right. I remember the reunion. Okay, but she did say she moved. But she did say she moved because he knew she can't move. Because wait a minute. But well then why is he gonna put in something to the courts about this? And he don't want her to. I don't know about that, but I mean it is what it is. She didn't say arrested, she said put handcuffs on. Okay, well elaborate more. Elaborate more. Why did he get the handcuffs put on him? Because I was just gonna say no mug shot was taken. She clearly moving out of anger. That's what I think. Because this shit is sloppy. I don't care what nobody say. Maybe she should just give him full custody. It's sad. I'm going to tell y'all again, like I told y'all before, I do not think Martell wants full custody anymore. Once upon a time, I think he did. But I do not think he wants full custody anymore. I think that was the point of why he didn't show up to the last court date because he knew that she would get primary. He knew that shit. I think they plotted it, planned it out. Him, Ariane, he probably talked to Miss Marlene about it, his mama, and they all said that that was best. Let her keep those kids, for the majority of the time, and you see them every other weekend or however the hell he's seeing them. But I know he's not seeing them like he used to. Because I don't go anywhere that I don't want to go. I go to places that I do want to go. So if you want to go over there, feel free to do that. I always tell my people, go ahead and go to whoever channel you want to go to. And I can go to whoever channel I want to go to. If I don't want to go to certain people's channel, I don't have to. I don't have to, just like you don't have to. She can't move because of the court. Okay. So I got people in here saying that she can't and people in here saying that she says she can. I respect everybody's, outlook on it, opinion on it, the whole 9 yards, guys. He wanted to get the kids if she got arrested at the house. That's totally different from having them full time. That's totally different. Yeah, I know he said that he'll get them if she got arrested that day. That don't have nothing to do with being a primary parent. I don't think Martell wants that at all. No, I think he experienced that with that 7 days on, 7 days off. And I think he decided the best thing for them to be with her. I don't think she wants both sides. Huh? Elaborate on that a little bit more for me. Okay, you say he just needs to stop trying to come at X and marry Coleslaw. Coleslaw meaning Ariane. Okay, well, that's fine and dandy. But don't try to interact with him either. The ex should not try to interact with him. Cause she says she's moved on and you guys want him to move on and not try to interact with her. So that gotta go both ways, guys. That gotta go both ways. This shit is seeming one-sided to me. And a lot of people on this platform is one-sided. I'm being fair on both sides. If she say she didn't put her hands on him, then we should not be here. And if she knows she didn't put her hands on him, why bring it to the internet? Why not just let the courts know, look, this motherfucker is lying. Where's the proof? I didn't touch this bitch. I've been the victim. I've been abused for umpteen years by him and the show. But I'm still trying to speak to him. Look, I'm just being honest, guys. Exactly. It didn't have to come to the internet at all. It didn't need to. There was no need. That's all I'm saying, guys. We got to look at the bigger picture here, guys. And I know some people don't want to see this shit for what it is, but I'm calling a spade a spade. I'm thinking that both of these folks play a part in the way this shit is going. This shit been going on for too long. It makes no sense. Okay? This is just like, let me swing it on over here. Amy came to this here internet, guys, and told us at all right, and told us how her husband, Dwight, had been on that sugar booger. She did all that crying and all that stuff. Definitely both play a part. Yes, did all that crying and all that crazy shit. And now look at this. They are over there on the Jennifer Hudson show together, strutting it out. Is she doing this for money? Because they were saying she need money as well. And they are allegedly working it out. It's a lot of strange moves being made by these people, y'all. Real talk. Well, if she's so tired, I want to know, why do you care if he's speaking to you? Why are you entertaining his conversation about getting back together? Why all of these things? It's a lot of whys for me. It's a lot of questions, guys. Got a lot of questions for Amy as well. Cause she say that the man was doing all that sugar booger. And I'm just confused. And let me go down memory lane so I can remind y'all. Cause y'all know I'm good for going down memory lane.
To know me You know, I am so prideful and so private. It hurt me so bad to have to even protect myself in this type of way. But my marriage has landed me in a very dangerous position. My stepdaughter was just taking my CPS because of her father. CPS and the police have been here 3 times in less than 3 months, and I stood in it with my husband, even though I was scared for my own self. Whatever he wanted me to say, whatever it was, I'm thinking this is my husband. I had everybody around me saying,
Hold on.
Even after I tried to divorce him the first time, everybody around me says, you can't leave your husband this soon. You said through sickness, through health, through this, you said through good or bad. That's why I came back, but this is going way too far. But it's not even about me, it's about the kids. The stuff that I have to go through with the kids, I have to be witnesses too. I'm at the police at the house. They asking me questions. I don't know how do I lie for my husband. I never been married before. I'm in love with my husband. I don't want him to get in trouble, so of course I'll be his alibi. But this is going way too far. And now I'm getting mixed all in this. I have been with this man for 14 months. I cannot ruin my entire life for something that this person is doing. I just cannot do it. I tried to get so much help. I asked for counseling in our marriage. We went through 2 different counselors. When I say I love my husband, I don't want to leave my husband, but the positions he keeps putting me in, and it's all over nothing. I keep telling people he needs some help, y'all. I live with him. This is not him. This is not the white. This is trauma. This is everything he's been through, but just not the kids. I have to advocate for the kids. And I can't go down for what he's doing. So they took our daughter. And I'm just sitting there like, do I speak up? Do I be quiet? What do I do? But I caught this man. I caught this man forcing our 12-year-old son to cover for him, his son, to cover for him. He had him lying. I recorded it. He was coaching our son to lie on me, and I had to record it. And it's this shit. I try to tell everybody he needs some help. And ain't nobody would have fucking listened because he got the money. I can say whatever y'all don't understand. I live with him. He needs some help. And this is it. This is what I'm fucking losing my fucking marriage to. This shit right here.
Okay.
I told everybody.
Okay, so now I guess they are in a happier place. Okay, X wants Martell back. She talked so bad about Martell to those content creators. She's ashamed to let the world know she wants him back. Whoa. All righty. I respect your opinion. Whew. She can move, but the children can't because of the court. Okay. That's what I meant. I hear you. Okay, so guys, with all that being said, I gotta get on up out of here. Y'all go ahead and check out all my videos. Again, I don't know why the show keep being brought up in this. You know, you're gone from the show. So it is what it is. No, that wasn't a comparison. That was just an update because I have talked about Amy in that whole situation in my topic segment many times before. If you read my title, then you know that at the end of the title it said and more. And more means other topics, okay? So I'll check y'all out on the next video. Share, hit that like button and subscribe. Deuces.